With this demonstration, I'm going to show you how to create a student portfolio, demonstrate some of the features you will need, demonstrate how to share your portfolio with your instructor, and finally how to download your completed portfolio. So starting from our Blackboard menu, click Portfolio's homepage, click Create Portfolio, type in the title of the portfolio. So in this case, ELFH 300 Plaid Portfolio, comma, last name, comma, first name. And then you want to select a portfolio template. The one that you select is the ELFH 300 Plaid Portfolio template. So click that, scroll down, click Submit, and then click Submit again. You can take the tour if you wish. In this case, I'm going to just click No Thanks, I'll explore on my own. And we are now at Your Portfolio. You'll notice it says ELFH 300 Plaid Portfolio with your last name and your first name. This first section just gives a definition of the plaid. In this section, when you click there, you need to actually enter this contact information. So your name, your student ID, your email address, and phone number. And the way you do that is simply click into the section here, type in name, and then enter your name. Type in student ID, and then enter your ID. Type in email, and then enter your email. And finally, type in phone number, and then enter your phone number. And then come over here and click Save. You'll notice you now have your name, your student ID, and your email address, your phone number in the student contact information section. So with the rest of the sections, you don't have to type anything in, you simply upload files. So let's take a look at those. So in the specialization credit request section, you upload your specialization credit request worksheet, letter to the PLA committee, and you upload these by clicking Artifacts. So when you click Add Artifact, click Browse My Computer, select your letter to the committee, click Choose, or you could double click, and then you come here to click Submit, and you will notice it is now uploaded as an artifact titled Letter to the Committee. You do that same procedure to the specialization credit request worksheet. And you'll actually do that very same procedure in the rest of the sections here that we're going to go through. So in the next section, self-assessments and HAT, you're going to go through the very same procedure. You're going to add the following files by clicking the Add Artifacts button here. But in this case, it's your course self-assessment. That's the one that you started at the beginning of the class. You completed that, the post section, and you upload it here as a file. You remember the program self-assessment. That's the long one that assessed all of your KSAs prior to taking this course. You upload that as an artifact here. And finally, the HAT that you wrote, which was the resume, your work autobiography resume page. So your complete HAT you also upload here. You remember your ONET reports? You upload all the ONET reports that you used in your documentation for your credit request. So all of these you simply go back to ONET, click your particular job, either print it as a PDF or save it as a PDF, and then upload those individual ONET reports here. Your prior education advising material. In this case, you want to do the very same procedure by adding artifact. In this case, you're going to upload your degree audit, your STE, if you have one, that's the student transfer evaluation, and you will have one if you have requested college transcripts be sent to U of L. You will also upload your degree audit, and finally, any of the transcripts that you've requested from other colleges. So your degree audit, your STE, your student transfer evaluation, and also any college transcripts that you have requested from other colleges or universities. They should all be uploaded here as by adding artifacts. Occupational training and learning. In this case, you're going to upload all the training essays, all of the supporting documentation, all of the worksheets, all of these that support your request for the learning that you did from your training experiences on the job. So you upload all of those files here. So the worksheet, the training essays, and all the rest of the documentation that supports your request for college credit in the occupational training learning area. Very same procedure with the occupational learning area. In this case, you upload the worksheet, all the reflection essays, and all the other supporting documentations listed here to support your request for college credit in the occupational experiential learning area. So that's all you're going to need to understand in order to create your portfolio and upload the proper documentation. So when you're completed with everything, and of course you can go back to it, you want to make sure that you can click Done Editing, and it's going to take you back to the PLAD that you created. After it's all completed, or if you want to share it with your instructor, you simply click More, Share. So from here, you need to be able to share a snapshot by clicking up here, click Users. You will need to know the user ID of your instructor, which they will provide. In this case, I'll just enter my user ID and come over here and click Submit. In order for the instructor to view this, the instructor will go to My Portfolios, click Shared with Me, and it'll show that you have shared your portfolio, a snapshot of your portfolio, if you will, with your instructor. So the instructor then will open that snapshot. You will notice in the student contact information, it shows the information that was entered. If you go to the specialization credit request, we only uploaded one file, but it is contained right here, so the instructor will be able to view it. So we didn't enter any other information, or we didn't make any other file uploads because they were all the very same procedure. So when the instructor finishes, they simply close the file. So we highly recommend that you complete everything that you possibly can, make your portfolio as correct as it can before you share it with your instructor. The instructor will then be able to view everything, double check everything, and give you any feedback. And if anything is missing or is something that is not quite right, they will ask for you to make that change. However, you need to reshare it with your instructor again so that they can do a final review of your portfolio to assure everything is complete. And there's one more thing that you can do that can be very important to you later. So if you come here and click More, Download, it will now download your entire portfolio to your Downloads folder. It is important to keep this file. You will need some information from this portfolio whenever you take ELFH 540, your culminating undergraduate experience. So we click Download Portfolio, and you'll see it will have gone to my Downloads folder. So we'll go back to our main menu. So we've demonstrated how to create your portfolio, use the portfolio to upload files and enter information, share it with your instructor, and finally download it when it's completely finished so that you'll have it later to use in ELFH 540.